So the fans are still filing into the ballpark, but we're just about ready to start the action. Jeannie Zalasko here with Steve Fiziak getting you set for today's action on a Sunday afternoon. Well, it looks like the fans have brought their gloves to this one, Steve, because we're expecting a lot of souvenirs out of this game.
Yeah, this looks to be a real slugfest given the heavy offense on both these clubs, along with a pair of struggling pitching staffs.
There are too many ballparks that could contain these hitters. This could be one of those games. Now down to our broadcast. We'll join John Miller and Joe Morgan. Fellas?
Okay, Jeannie. Now, from Angel Stadium, Anaheim, 2K Sports welcomes you to another edition of Major League Baseball. Pitch on the way.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
He kicks, he throws.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Picked up by Figgins.
And he throws on to first for the out. One away.
Nice play by the third baseman to keep his head down, then simply come up throwing.
He swings and hits this one pretty well. Deep right center.
Oh, when they run into each other, I hope they're all right.
The center fielder has to range to his left, but he's able to track it down over there and put it away.
First pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Swing and a liner to left. As this one hops the wall.
He's trying for second. He pulls into second with a stand-up double. Number 30 will get his first shot in this one right here.
He can't time that knuckler there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a fly ball heading towards the corner in right.
It is a fair ball headed into the corner for extra bases. Saltalamacchia ready to step in now.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Out in front of that pitch, and he's in a deep hole. It's 0-2.
Here's the pitch. Into the ground, up the middle. He's Turris.
Throws to first in time for out number 3. The Rangers score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rangers on top, 1-0. This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. Off the wall.
He stops at second with a double. He is in scoring position with nobody out. And here's Millwood's first on the ground to second. And Kinsler comes up with it.
And it's in time. From his knees, he gets him. Wow.
A veteran umpiring crew working today, Joe.
These guys are the best, John.
On the ground to third. Oh, and he bobbles this thing.
Number 30.
They get the out at first, but the run comes in to score.
Gifford will get his first crack at it.
First pitch on the way. That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Bradley puts it away and the side is retired.
The Los Angeles Angels
pick up a run on 1 hit and nobody left on. After 1, and we're all tied.
The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next.
Cold strike on the outside. 0-1.
John, he had that one dancing down and away. No chance for the hitter.
He delivers.
Little too eager there, and he's behind no balls and 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch.
Here's one popped foul to the left side. Figgins drifts over and makes the catch. 1 away.
Number 33 is ready to dig in now.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. Swing at a high pop-up right up behind home plate. And he just cannot time that thing. That is out number 2.
Knuckleball was in the strike zone, but it was dancing, and he could not make contact. Swung right through it.
2 outs, nobody on.
On the ground to short
He's Turris.
his throw not in time, and that'll be an infield single.
John, I'm sure they'd like to get that leading run moved up in the scoring position, but I don't think this guy's got enough speed to give him the green light.
Swings and misses at the curve. 0-1. Boy, that's a tough pitch to hit, and it's called a strike. Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. The Texas Rangers can't get anybody home here this half inning. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second, and we are all tied up.
The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. And it just goes foul.
Swings and hits this one in the air down the right field line. Bradley has him played perfectly as he puts this one away.
Johnny covers a lot of ground out there, and he's able to range to his left and pull this one in near the line.
He delivers.
That one swung on and hit in the air to deep right center field. Murphy rolls over and puts it away for the out.
He has to range into the gap to get this one, but he's able to track it down without much of a problem.
Here's one popped foul.
He throws.
Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center.
Murphy
Puts it away for out number 3. And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. And this game is tied.
top of the lineup coming up next.
Has him out front as he swings and misses. Strike one. Swing and a liner to left.
Gifford
Makes the catch. Catalanato will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
the pitch.
That strike makes it 0-2, and Catalanato in desperate straits here.
He's ahead 0-2. I don't think he'll waste a pitch. He'll try to finish him off right here.
And this is hit in the air foul down the left field line. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Catalanato. He's gone.
He's obviously a low ball hitter. He couldn't catch up with that one. That's up and away.
Young will be the batter. He doubled in his last plate appearance. First pitch to him.
On the ground to second. Kendrick
Throws to first, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, nobody left. Now we'll go to the bottom of the third, and we are all tied.
It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. A foul ball. 0-1 the count. Kevin Millwood lets it fly. Swing and a grounder to first. Broussard. And that's shot number 1 as he takes it to the bag. Matthews comes in now. He's a switch hitter batting from the left side.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
Hit to the ground over to shortstop. Michael Young.
Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2.
That was a nice throw by the shortstop. He wings it over to first to get the hitter out.
And here's Millwood's first pitch. Here's a swing, and the ball popped up, foul down the left field line. Here it comes. And whoa, he just got out of the way of that one as it's up the middle. That looks like a base hit. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
This ball has got a good late break, but he's able to get those arms through the zone and have a good cut at it.
He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. Bradley is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. No runs on 1 base hit and a runner left at first. We're through 3 innings now, and we are all tied up. The heart of the order coming up next. There's a swing and a ground ball. Service. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away.
Good reaction on the mound, and now he just throws on to first for the out.
Good pitch. He's late on that one. It's 0-1. The pitch. Took something off that time, and he's in control. It's 0-2.
The pitcher has him 0-2. I look for him to go inside and then back outside.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Kendrick on to first. 2 down.
This is a nice force out at first. Great job by the second baseman to get it there.
First pitch. Here it comes. That knuckleball tied him in knots, and it's 0-1. He delivers. Hit on the ground. Changeup is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here this half inning. On now to the last of the 4th, and we're all tied. Swinging a high drive. This could be trouble. Out of here. A home run. A solo shot.
You're not going to find a whole lot of guys that like that pitch up and in. But here's one of them. He can drive that inside pitch, and he got good wood on it that time.
Nobody out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. And, oh, he caught it. What a play, Joe. That was quick reaction.
Absolutely, John. And some people may not know it, but the force off the bat is worth it.
Swings and shoots this one towards the gap in right center field. That should be a base hit. And he's going to try and test him here. He throws it over to second. Safe at second. They couldn't make the play.
You've got to be disciplined as a hitter to be able to go out and get that pitch down and away. But he's been able to hit that pitch pretty well most of his career. And he does it again here. John, he's just got to make some solid pitches here. Don't worry about the guy on second.
That one swung on and hit in the air to deep left field. It's off the wall on a hop. Hutchman around third, heading for the plate. The runner is waved in, and he will score from second base.
John, this is a tough play for a left fielder. I don't know if he got a good break on it or not, but it sails over his head for a double.
And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. The Texas Rangers with a left-hander getting ready down there in the bullpen at the moment. On the ground to short. Young fields it. And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
Might have had a shot to get the guy going to third that time, but they take the sure out at first for the second out of the inning.
He kicks. He throws. Here's one popped foul. Saltalamacchia is there, and that'll do it for this half of the inning. The Angels pick up a couple here to break the tie. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Picked up by Figgins. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
This is a nice play, starting with the third baseman. He fires it over to first base and quickly retires the runner.
Base is empty. 1 out. First pitch to him. Now Swinging a drive deep in the left field. This ball is going back, still going back. Gone! A home run!
You're not going to find a whole lot of guys that like that pitch up and in. But here's one of them. He can drive that inside pitch, and he got good wood on it that time.
David Murphy steps up to the plate. He didn't have any RBIs last season.
Here's the 1-0 delivery.
Big swing on this one, and he sends a long, high drive. This one is way back. It's off the wall. He's going to try and stretch it. The throw over to second. In there at second ahead of the play.
Well, even the best changeup is going to get hit if you leave it out over the plate. The hitter has enough time to react if that pitch is down the middle as that one was.
Here's the pitch.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Well, John, if you follow the golden rule, mixing speeds and changing location is what it's all about. We might see him follow this pitch with an outside breaking ball. The hitter has dug himself a hole. Now it's 0-2.
Swing and a miss, and Bradley is down on strikes.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He delivers.
There's a swing and a ground ball.
There's a swing and a drive deep into left center field. Off of the wall. And he's in there.
And he'll hold it second with a double and an RBI. Young will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch, here it comes. That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Oh, and he drops the ball, and everyone's going to be safe. Oh, man. The throw to second. The Rangers come from behind to take the lead with a 3-run inning. On we go. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. And he's going to try and test him here.
And he ends up at second. That's a stand-up double.
Figgins will come up. He singled his last time.
He deals.
Hit in the air to left center.
Number 33.
Glides over and makes the catch for the out.
He gets good wood on this one, but it hangs up long enough for the left fielder to get there without much trouble.
Man on second, 1 out.
Swings and sends this one on a line to right center. As this one hops off the wall. And he will score. And he'll hold it second with a double and an RBI.
Nice hitting here to tie the ball game up.
He really came through with that swing, Joe. And this is likely anybody's game now.
They're battling, and right now I think the momentum has shifted a bit to their side.
First pitch to him.
Well, you see something new every day, Joe. That's the old bromide. But they're going to intentionally put him on here, bringing up one of the most feared hitters in the game today, something maybe you don't ever want to see.
He swings and hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. Off the wall in right center.
He's going to throw home.
And he scores. And he'll hold it second with a double and an RBI.
That could prove to be a key at bat in this ball game as they take a lead here.
Well, now they can try and add on a little bit, trying to make sure that this lead holds up.
Well, they just cashed in on this opportunity, and that's the key if they can continue to do that.
Everyday Eddie's first pitch. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. And that goes through a base hit. 1 run is in.
And he has driven home the run with that base hit.
Kendrick will be the batter. He doubled in his last plate appearance.
Well, this is where the advantage can swing for the home team. You've got the support of the crowd, and it kind of pumps you up a little bit.
And he delivers.
Lined fair. Down the line and right. That one is headed into the corner, and he's going to get at least a double, I think. 1 run is in. And he'll hold it second with a double and an RBI.
Well, he opens up a bigger lead with that at bat.
And you wonder if they're going to start to pull away now.
And that's really what you want to do at this point in the ball game. You want to make it easy for your bullpen to finish.
Pop foul. He throws. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Kinsler's up with it. There's one. Back to first and not in time. Not quite a double play that time.
John, quick hands that time to field this thing at second. Then square up and fire to the plate. Cut the runner down at home.
Well, Joe, this is interesting, and you don't see it very often. But he's now going to bat left-handed against a left-handed pitcher.
Well, it's not too big of a deal for him since he's a switch hitter anyway. But I think the reason he's doing this, John, is he's got a little more power from the left side, and that's what he needs right.
Back through the middle, and that one almost took the pitcher's head with it. Whoa, that was close. One run is in. So that's the RBI single to put a run on the board. Matthews will be the batter. He doubled his last time. 2 men on, 2 men out. First pitch on the way. This one swung on and hit down the line and right. Bradley makes the catch, and this side is retired. The Angels were seemingly on a mission there as they strike for an enormous inning. We've played 5 full. The Angels on top, 8-4. And for the benefit of those of you who have just tuned in, I'm John Miller here with Joe. Swings and hits this one in the air down the right field line. Matthews is right there, and he puts it away.
John, he has to range over to his left to get this one, but he's able to get there in time.
George will be brought into the game now to pitch. He did not have a victory last year.
Well, this was not the type of outing they had hoped for, but, you know, maybe the pen can come in and do a little better job.
The pitch. Lays off a called strike at the knees. 0-1.
You're never going to get a better pitch to hit than that. Swing, batter, swing.
Swung on and lined to right field. Matthews comes on to make the catch for the out. Broussard will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swing at a high pop-up right up behind home plate. That one swung on and hit in the air to deep right center field. Can't cut it off as it rolls all the way to the wall. Now over to second and into second base safely ahead of the play. Number 33 will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a softly hit grounder to first. Kochman, and he'll step on first to retire the side. The Texas Rangers pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. Swung on and lined out to right center. It rolls all the way to the wall. And he's in there at second with nobody out. Napoli will bat now. A double his last time up. There's a runner at second. No outs yet. We've got a moment here, and it's time for fan mail questions. What is the difference, Joe, between a 4-seam and a 2-seam fastball?
The difference between a 4-seam fastball and a 2-seam fastball is day and night.
Hit on the ground over to shortstop. Young fields it. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
Not the way you draw it up generally, but you want the ball hit to the right side. He gets his man to third with 1 out.
Here's the pitch. And Bad Vlad's going to be given an intentional walk here.
Well, he's an extremely dangerous player, and he swings a lot of pitches out of the strike zone, but they've decided that they don't.
Ground ball headed for the middle. Kinsler, there's one. On to first, through, because they can't get the back end.
He makes the play at second, but that runner on third comes in to score.
Kochman, with a single his last time, will be the batter. Line shot into center field, and that gets through for a base hit. The runner coming around second, on his way to third. The Angels score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on. At the end of 6 full innings, Anaheim leads it 9-4. And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next. Spire is coming in now to pitch in relief. He was a 2-game winner last season. On the way. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung and missed. 0-2. Slider, and that's taken for strike 3. 1 away. First pitch, here it comes. Pop foul. He kicks, he throws.
2 great pitches right on the edge. Now he's got him in trouble.
Hit sharply right down the line. Picked up by Figgins, and he throws to first in time for out number 2.
Nice play by the third baseman to keep his head down and simply come up throwing.
Saunders is being called in, and he's going to be the new pitcher. He picked up 8 victories last season. Swing at a high pop-up right up behind home plate. And the strike makes it 0-2, so Bradley is in a desperate situation here.
Toughest spot for a hitter. 0-2. The pitcher has a lot of pitches he can play with.
So they go down in short order. 7th inning stretch, right back to the mound. Number 30. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
The third baseman makes a nice play here. He stays on top of this one, makes a nice throw over the first, and is able to retire the runner.
Pops him up and way up there. Number 30 puts it away. Ibar will be the batter. Base hit his last time up. First pitch to him. Here's a check swing, but it's called a strike anyway. 0-1. He throws. Drops down a bunt. Guardado makes the catch to retire the side.
We're going back in time a little bit to the bottom of the 7th to bring you our majestic 2K key play.
You can see the intensity he brings to the game. Comes up to the plate with a tie game, has the chance to retake the lead, and he does not waste a chance here. Cracks open a double. His man comes home, and bam, they've got the lead.
All right, Steve. Well, let's see if there's any chance this big gap can be closed as this one rolls on. There's still time, so let's get back to it. Back to you, John and Joe.
All right, Jeannie. He throws. Swing and a liner to right. Matthews has him played perfectly as he puts this one away. Young will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game. Westbrook is going to be brought in to pitch. He did not have a victory last year. First pitch, here it comes.
And that's how you mix things up. Get the changeup moving away.
Swung on and lined to right field. Matthews is right there to bring that one in. Number 30
will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner back up the middle.
and it's through. That's a base hit.
The throw to first.
I'll tell you what, this pitcher's lucky that that ball's in the center field and not into the seats. That's right down the middle.
Laird gets his first trip to the plate right now.
First pitch, here it comes. Here's a swing and a liner into left center.
And it's up against the wall. He's going to try and score from first. And the run will come in to score. What hustle.
They're not out of this game, but it's late, and they'll need a couple of big hits to even it up. But they can still do it.
You're right there, Joe. That lead looks big in these late innings, but it certainly is not a lead that can't be overcome.
You can tell the lady to hold off on her serenade just now.
He kicks, he throws.
Fastball called, strike three, and the side is retired. The Texas Rangers score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on. Here come the Angels in the home half of the 8th. The Halos lead. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
He dives and he's got it.
From his knees, he got him. Now that is a Gold Glove play. Figgins will be the batter. He doubled his last time. Checked his swing, but it's in there. 0-1. Here's the 1 strike offering from Guardado. Check swing at a pitch that finds the strike zone anyway. 0-2.
And a ground ball.
Swing and a soft grounder towards second. Guardado. And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
Good reactions out there on the mound to glove this thing and throw to first base.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch to him.
Ground ball toward the second baseman. Kinsler's up with it.
Throws on to first, and the side is retired. And they're held in check here in their half of the inning. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th. The Angels on top, 9-5.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left center field.
Gifford
is over, and he makes the catch for the out.
Kinsler
will get another shot here. He hit a home run back in the 5th.
Pitch on the way.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Swing and a fly ball. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. Murphy
will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game. First pitch on the way. Slider's in there. No ball going to strike.
The pitch.
Now the pitcher has him 0-2. He can do anything he wants.
Fastball in there. He struck him out for out number 2.
A lot of times you get the hitter looking for something off speed, and you just fire him the high fastball, and he's his.
2 outs, a man on first.
First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike.
From a pitcher's perspective, this is a perfect pitch. He keeps that one down and away, and he had good speed on it.
This one swung on and hit in the air.
Over the wall, gone, a 2-run homer. And Joe, they have cut that deficit in half with a 2-run big fly. Suddenly they got visions of get right back into this one. They're down by just 2.
He swings and hits this one pretty well. Deep right center.
Bounces up against the wall. He's trying for second. He flips it over to second. And he is safe at second, just ahead of the play there. 2 down and a runner on second. On the way.
Curveball in the dirt for a ball. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch.
Swing and a miss by Young. Now the count is even.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Good looking fastball, but called the ball. 2-1. He's at the belt. Now the 2 swung on and lined over the first baseman's head.
Makes its way through for a base hit.
again, and he will score from second. Number 30 will come up. He singled his last time. Rodriguez
is being called on now to pitch. He picked up 5 wins last year.
And it's in the late innings now. It starts to become a question of which manager can better utilize his bench and his bullpen.
There's a smash between first and second. Hartman is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The Los Angeles Angels come out victorious here, Joe. And these fans are going to head home happy. The home team gave them the happy ending.
Well, they should be happy, John. Not only did they win the ball game, but they played well. And in the end, they wore their opponents down, so the home team